So the iPhone 14 Pro is here, and if you're wondering whether you should shoot in ProRes or not, you'll find out today in this video. So I'll be showing you some footage right now, and you let me know if you're able to tell which one was shot in ProRes and which one wasn't. Let's roll. Let me know in the comments below how many you were able to get right. So welcome back to another video. My name is Mario So, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing for similar content from me relating to filmmaking, photography, and all of that camera fun stuff. So in this video, I'll be talking a little bit more about what ProRes is and whether you should use it, use case scenarios, and stay to the end of the video where I'll be sharing a little secret about shooting ProRes on the iPhone 14 Pro. So first of all, let's talk about what ProRes is. So ProRes is a codec that offers higher color fidelity and less compression. It is often used for commercials, feature films, TV broadcasts, and really talks about the high quality result that you can achieve with this codec. But because this is an uncompressed file format, you're going to get large file sizes. So for example, to give you an idea, 1 minute of 10-bit HDR ProRes video takes up 1.7 gigabytes of storage in HD mode, and that's only 1080p, not even shooting at 4K. And for this reason, if you want to record ProRes in 4K, you need an iPhone that has either the 256 gigabyte storage, 512, or the 1 terabyte storage. And if you have the 128 gigabyte version, you'll be limited to 1080p at 30 frames per second. You cannot use cinematic mode, time-lapse mode, or slow motion mode if you want to shoot in ProRes. So with that in mind, let's take a look at how you enable ProRes on the iPhone 14 Pro or the 13 Pro. Go to settings, go to your camera, go to formats, and then turn on Apple ProRes. With ProRes enabled, next time you go into your camera app and then you pick video, you have a little ProRes icon that you can tap to toggle it on and off. At the top of the viewfinder, it's also going to tell you the maximum duration of footage that you're able to capture in ProRes based on how much storage space you have available on your iPhone. So from my findings, I feel that for most usage scenarios, ProRes is going to be overkill. And I think that's the case because it's just a lot of storage that it's needed for you to shoot in ProRes. If your output is primarily for social media, and if you're shooting on your phone, I believe that your output is going to be primarily for social media. I think ProRes may not be needed. As I was shooting with the iPhone 14 Pro, currently I had no other apps installed. It already said that I only have about 30 something minutes of footage that I can shoot in ProRes before the storage fills up on the phone. If you have a phone, you're going to fill it up with a bunch of applications because that is what you're going to primarily, in my opinion, use your phone for. For your day-to-day tasks, you'll be using a lot of apps and all of that. And that is going to fill up your phone even more. Shooting in ProRes might not be a great idea, but if you want to play around with it, definitely experiment and see what kind of results you can get with ProRes on your own iPhone 14 Pro or the iPhone 13 Pro. From the footage that I shot, I didn't notice much of a difference between ProRes and regular video on the iPhone 14 Pro. Even when color grading, I was able to manipulate the non-ProRes footage quite a bit as well. But if you wanted even more flexibility in color grading your footage, I guess you could shoot in ProRes. So the one thing that I found was that ProRes gives you a lot more noise than non-ProRes video, which I found it quite interesting, particularly in the highlights. As you can see from these clips, the noise levels are actually a lot higher on the ProRes footage. And I'm guessing that has to do with the iPhone just working a lot harder to capture ProRes footage on such a small device. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the ProRes footage versus the non-ProRes footage. Are you going to be shooting in ProRes or just regular video? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll be releasing a few more videos on the iPhone 14 Pro, focusing mainly on its video filmmaking capabilities. So if you wanted to stay tuned for that, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're in the know for when those videos come out. And that's all for today. I'll see you next time.